Hello guys, welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Like, share and subscribe my channel.
So hello everyone, now in this video I'm going to start from sum number 11 of exercise 9.2. For the previous sum, please check the description box, the link will be there. So here sum number 11.1. Find the 11th term from the end in the expansion of 2x minus 1 by x squared to the power 25. So that means first you have to change this one to find out the 11th term from the end. So it will be now 1 by x squared plus 2x to the power 25. Okay, that means if now you have to find out the 11th term of that expansion. So here 11th means T11, so you can write down here T10 plus 1. Then the formula will be n means 25, so 25c and 10. The next one here minus 1 by x square to the power 15 because 25 minus 10, and next one here 2x to the power 10. So it will be here 25 factorial, then here 15 factorial and 10 factorial. After that here it's minus 1 to the power 15, then x to the power minus 30 because minus 2 into 15 is minus 30. Then here 2 to the power 10 and then x to the power 30. So it will be here minus 25 factorial, then here 15 factorial, 10 factorial, then next 2 to the power 10, and that one will be x to the power minus 20. That is your answer. Now sum number 2. Find n plus 1th term from the end of the expansion x minus 1 by x whole to the power 3n. So here the next one will be here minus 1 by x plus x whole to the power 3n. So now the n plus 1th term, okay, n plus 1th term means t n plus 1. So that one will be here 3n cn, then minus 1 by x whole to the power 3n minus n, that is 2n, and then x to the power n here. So now here next one 3ncn, as here minus 1 to the power 2n. 2n means a even number, so minus 1 will be in positive. So next one will be here x to the power minus 2n and then x to the power n. So you can write down this one as 3n factorial by n factorial and then 2n factorial, and this one will be x to the power minus n. So you can write down this one as 1 by x to the power n as your answer. Now next sum number 12. Find the middle term or terms in the expansion of, here the first one, x by 3 plus ny to the power 10. Okay, that means here n is an even number. So when n is an even number, then the middle term will be the formula, you know, that n by 2 plus 1th term. Okay, so as here 10, that means 10 by 2, that means 5, so 5 plus 1, so t6. So t6 will be the middle term. So you know the formula, t6 means t5 plus 1, so that one equal to 10c5 x by 3 whole to the power 5, then 9y whole to the power 5. Okay, now 10c5, that means 10 factorial, then 5 factorial, again 5 factorial. Here x to the power 5 and here 3 to the power 5. Then here 9 to the power 5 and then y to the power 5. Now 10 factorial means 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 factorial. Here 5 means 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, and last one will be 5 factorial. And now next one 9 to the power 5 means here 3 to the power 10, because 9 means 3 to the power 2, so 2 into 5 it becomes 10, and that one 3 to the power 5, then x to the power 5, y to the power 5. So 5 factorial cancel out, 5 2s are 10, then here 2 2s are cancel out, 3 2s are 6, then 2 4s are, it's 2, now here 2 it's 4. So now you have here 9 into 4 into 7, okay, and that one equal to, here write down 9 into 4 into 7, then here 3 to the power 5 cancel out, it becomes 3 to the power 5, then x to the power 5, y to the power 5. So your final answer will be here 61236 x to the power 5 y to the power 5. Now the next one, sum number 12 2. Here 3 minus x cube by 6 whole to the power 7. That means here n equal to a odd number. So when n equal to odd number, then the formula will be to find out the middle term, that is n plus 1 by 2th term, and also n plus 1 by 2 plus 1th term. So for that one it will be here 7 plus 1 is 8, that means 4th term, and for that one it will be 5th term. Okay, that means there will be two middle terms. So you have to first find out T4, that means here T3 plus 1. So your formula will be here N, C and then 3. Now here 3 to the power 4, and the next one here minus x cube by 6 whole to the power cube. Okay, so that one will be 7 factorial, then 4 factorial, 3 factorial. Now 3 to the power 4, and that one will be here minus x to the power 9, and then here 1 by 6 to the power cube. Okay, 1 by 6 to the power cube. So that one will be here, your answer is 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 factorial, then here also 4 factorial, then 3 into 2 into 1. Now next here 3 to the power 4, and here 6 to the power 3 means 3 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 3, and then here minus 1 to the power 9, and then x to the power 9. Okay, so 4 factorial cancel out, here 3 to 6 cancel out, and here 3 to the power cube, so it will become 3. So now you have here 7 into 5 into 3, so that means here 15 into 7, so 105, then here 8, and is minus 1 to the power 9 means negative, and then x to the power 9. So this one is your first answer. Now here you have to find out also the fifth term, that means T5. So T4 plus 1, that one will be here 7C4. Then next one will be here 3 to the power 3. Now next here minus x cube by 6 to the power 4. Okay, so here 7 factorial, then divided by 4 factorial, then 3 factorial, then here 3 to the power 3, and the next one will be here minus x cube to the power 4, and it's also 1 by 6 to the power 4. Okay, so that means again you have here 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 factorial, then 4 factorial will be cancel out, here 3 to 1. So 3 to 6 cancel out, and next here 3 to the power 3 means what, 27. Okay, and 6 to the power 4, 6 to the power 6 means 1296, and that one will be here x to the power 12. Okay, that one will be here x to the power 12. Now you have here 1296, so if you divide 1296 by 27, it becomes 48. So the upper one will be here 35, then 48, and x to the power 12 as your answer. So now for sum number 12.3 and sum number 12.4, it's very easy. For the first one, here 12 is the even number, that means T7 will be the middle term, and for next one here n is 9, that means odd number. So there will be two middle terms, T5 and T6. So I hope you can solve it. So now let's move on to the next sum, that is sum number 13. In sum number 13, show that the middle term in the expansion of x minus 1 by x 2 to the power 2n. Okay, whole to the power 2n, not 2 to the power 2n, it's whole to the power 2n. And you have to prove that this one is the middle term. So as here the power is 2n. 2n means even number. So when it's even number, then the middle term will be, you know the formula, n by 2 plus 1. That means here in place of 2n by 2 plus 1, so it will be here n plus 1. Okay, so that means Tn plus 1 will be the middle term. So you can write down in this way as 2nc, then n, then here x to the power 2n minus n, and then here minus x to the power minus 1 to the power n. So write down 2n factorial by n factorial into n factorial. Clear? Then next one here x to the power n, and then minus 1 to the power n, and then here x to the power minus n. Okay, so as here minus 1 to the power n, so write down here minus 1 to the power n, and for that one 2n, you have to write down 2n factorial. You can write down here 2n, then next one 2n minus 1, after that 2n minus 2. Okay, in this way the last one will be here 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, and here in denominator you have n factorial square. Okay, so now next one here x to the power n into x to the power minus n, it will be 0, so that means 1, that means x to the power 0, so it will be 1. So here minus 1 to the power n. So now here you can write down in this way 2n, then next one will be 2n minus 2, after that 2n minus 4, then dot 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 4 into 2. Okay, 4 into 2, that means first you write down the even numbers in a bracket, then write down the odd numbers, 2n minus 1, then 2n minus 3, and dot 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 here 3 into 1. Okay, and then divided by n factorial whole square. After that you can write down this one in this way, as here 2n into 2n minus 2, 2n minus 4, so you can write down 2 to the power n, and then in bracket write down n into n minus 1, then n minus 2 dot dot into 2. Okay, into 2 into 1 in this way, and here it will be n factorial whole square. And next one will be here you can write down 1 into 3 into 5, then dot dot 2n minus 1. Okay, so now the next one will be here minus 1 to the power n to the power n, and that one will be n factorial. Okay, that one will be n factorial, because 2 to the power n into n minus 1 n minus 2, that one you call this one as n factorial, and then write down here 2 to the power n, and then the next one here 1 into 3 into 5 dot 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 into 2n minus 1, then divided by n factorial whole square. So n factorial cancel out with this one, then your final answer will be here minus 1 to the power n, then 2 to the power n, then here 1 into 3 into 5 dot 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 into 2n minus 1, and then divided by n factorial. Okay, you can also multiply 2 to the power n with minus 1, then here you can write down minus 2 whole to the power n, then next one will be here 1 into 3 into 5 dot 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 2n minus 1, and here n factorial. So it's proved. Now sum number 14. In sum number 14, find the coefficient of this one. Here x to the power 5 in x plus 3 whole to the power 8. Suppose you have x plus a to the power n. Then you know that for t r plus 1, the formula will be here NCR, and the next one will be here x to the power n minus r, then a to the power r. Okay, and as here you have to find out the coefficient of x to the power 5. Okay, so first you have to write down this one as, suppose this one x plus 3 whole to the power 8, then for t r plus 1 it will be 8 c r, then x to the power 8 minus r, and then here 3 to the power r. So x to the power 5, that means if x to the power 8 minus r equal to x to the power 5, then by comparing both sides, 8 minus r equal to 5, and here r equal to 3. Okay, so if r equal to 3, then the coefficient will be here 8c3, and then 3 to the power 3. That will be your coefficient. So 8c3, find out the value of 8c3, that means 8 factorial. So 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 factorial, and here 3 factorial into 5 factorial. Okay, so 5 factorial cancel out, it becomes 27. So here you can write down 8 into 7 into 6 into 27, then divided by 3 into 2 into 1. So 3 to 6 cancel out. So here just multiply 8 into 7 into 27, and it becomes 1512. That is your answer. Okay, now the rest of problems, second one you have to find out x to the power 15, the next one you have to find out x to the power 10. Okay, then x to the power 6, last one x to the power 11. All sums are similar kind of problem. So here I am going to solve the last one, that is sum number 5. In sum number 5 you have x to the power 11 in what? In x cube minus 2 by x square whole to the power 12. Okay, so that means suppose here for tr plus 1 the formula will be here 12cr, then here x cube to the power 12 minus r, and then here minus 2 by x square to the power r. Clear? So first you have to find out the power of r. So as here it's x to the power 36 minus 3r, then here minus 2 to the power r, and then here x to the power minus 2r. So here 12cr, then minus 2 to the power r, then next one x to the power 36 minus 3r minus 2r. So here 12cr, then minus 2 to the power r, and it will be x to the power 36 minus 5r. Now here that one, that x to the power 36 minus 5r, which is equal to x to the power 11. So if you write down this one, so you can write down here 36 minus 5r, that equal to 11, then 5r equal to 36. Okay, 36 minus 11, that equal to 25. So from that one you can write down r equal to 5. So if r equal to 5, then the coefficient will be that portion 12cr, then minus 2 whole to the power r. So here the coefficient will be 12c5 and then minus 2 whole to the power 5. Now 12c5 means first you write down 12 factorial, then 5 factorial, and then 7 factorial. Okay, so 12 into 11 into 10, after that here 9, 8, and then write down 7 factorial. Now here 5 factorial means 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, and then write down 7 factorial. And here minus 2. Okay, so minus 2 to the power 5. So that means 2 to the power 5, you know the value, it's 2 to the power 5 means 32. So minus 32 will be there. Now next here 5 2s are 10, 7 factorial cancel out, 2 2 cancel out. Here 4 2s are 8 and 3 3s are 9. So that means here you have 12 into 11 into 36. Okay, 12 into 11 into 6, sorry. 12 into 11 into 6, that means 792. So 792 into minus 32. So if you multiply with 32, it becomes minus 25344. So minus 25344 is your final answer.